Jerry's forearm. Jerry, my dad, was a football player, and he was a tough guy. And he always said he got in fights in the neighborhood. They would fight quite often. But anyway, he got in the military, and he was in the military, and there he played in California, I think at Glendale College and at Weber State College, or whatever it was at the time, Harrison High. But anyway, they he played football, and one of the things he did with football as a guard or as a football player is he had hit guys with his forearm right here. So anyway, he was this guy coming. While he was in the army during the game, he came and hit him really, really hard, just rung his bell, kind of almost knocked him out. And he thought, I'm going to get you, you son of a bee. So as the guy come running around the side again, Dad just saw him and he just came up to him and went wham, hit him with his forearm and knocked him out of the game. He couldn't come back. He was out. So anyway, a few years had passed. My Uncle Mont told me the story the other day that Jerry and him were in the Volkswagen and they went up to Park City or someplace, and they were delivering, or Island, someplace, I don't know, Jackson or someplace. They were delivering worms, and so that Dad could make a living because he sold worms. And he went up with him, and on our way back, they were driving along, and this vehicle came and started trying to run him off the road. Calling him on. He says, "Pull that sucker over, I'll fight you." And they were saying words back and forth. Anyway, trying to run his little Volkswagen car off the road, and that pissed my dad off. So anyway, they eventually left, and I guess they had been drinking or something. But anyway, my dad kept driving, and as they got to the next city, Garden City, I think it was up at Garden City is where it was at. Anyway, it was up in the Bear Lake area. He sees this car parked at a what do they call it, a drive-in where you get hamburgers and shakes. He sees this car that these kids tried to run him off the road and wanted to piss him off. And he says, "Mont, you stay in the car." And so he pulls up and he gets out of the car. He says, "I'm going to take care of these sons of bees." Anyway, he gets out of the car and Mont just stays there like, what the heck's going on? Mont's 7 years younger. Jerry, my dad, reaches into this car and rips this guy out of the car. Just rips him right out of the car, right through the window, just dangles him out. The guy gets out, "Don't hit me, don't." And Daddy went wham, hits him with the forearm. He says he just hit him in the face and it just knocked him up onto the car and knocked him out cold. Anyway, about this time the restaurant calls the cops. The cops show up and he's going to go get the other guy. He says, don't hurt me. I wasn't me. It wasn't me. Anyway, so the cops say, "What's going on here?" He goes, "Well, these sons of bees tried to run me and my brother off the road back up the way, and I caught up with them. I'm kicking their ass." Anyway, and the cop says to the other guy, he goes, "You guys shouldn't have been drinking. You shouldn't have done. Is that true what you guys did? You tried to run him off?" He goes, "Yeah, what he's saying is true, that we tried to run him off the road." He goes, "But I didn't do it. I wasn't driving." He goes, "Well, maybe I'll let this guy take care of you too." He goes, "Oh no, mister, no, sir, no police officer. Don't let him take care of me." Anyway, and then they drove off.